Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving and everything in between, if you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. So this is another episode of Coffee with Kim. I believe it's number 102. I'm not positive, but I believe it is. So welcome. If this is your first time, this is kind of a way to ease into your day, have a cup of coffee or whatever starts your day, and just kind of hang out with some friends and relax. Nice way to get your day started and a nice way to end the week, right? Happy Friday. Everybody's getting ready for the eclipse on Monday. I'm ready. I'm actually going to bring my daughter. I'm going to see her tomorrow. I'm going to bring her one of those eclipse boxes I made. So I'm really excited to share that with her. Oh boy. All right. You ready for an update? So those of you that hang out with me regularly, you know that even though my name is Fortunate, I don't knit, but I guess I do now. I can say I haven't ever knit before, but I'm just starting. So here's what I have so far. I think that'll make a nice scarf. So my goal is to get all the way through this. And I mean, I can see where my tension is different and stuff. But I'm going to make it through. And I'm going to be very proud of it. So yesterday, I did do a little bit on this. And I did a little bit on my poncho that I've been working on. But I spent most of the day doing this. So I have, well, it's half a wall now, but I have a wall over there of, you know how you're working on a project and you need another color, so you grab one skein and you just use about this much, or you use 10 yards or whatever. So whenever I open one or use a little, I put it over there so that I know if I do a project where I need 4 full skeins of something, I'm not going to grab one thinking I have it, or look over there and not buy one thinking I have one. So that keeps me focused, knowing that, okay, this is all the full stuff. So whatever I have here, I plan my projects accordingly. And over here is the stuff that I use, is the stuff that I use for fill in other projects, smaller projects, if you will. It's chilly in here again. So I've still been going through all of that. If you guys saw the short that I put up yesterday, Fritzy, my dog, was sitting on the couch with me, and he was holding a skein of yarn. It was the cutest thing. I can't tell you. And then it was almost like he knew. He was trying to pretend he was sleeping so that I wouldn't take it away from him. It was adorable, but he's a good boy. Every once in a while, I'll give him a little ball of yarn, and he loves to unravel it. So I make it a very little ball of yarn, because then I got to roll it back up again. So, of course, I can't just roll the yarn. I have to color coordinate it. So this basket is all grays and blacks, and on the scale of gray and black, I have one more to put on there. So now I'm out of baskets, and I have one big one. I'm looking over there at it. It's this by this, and it's filled with all the colors. So of course I'm going to sort that. Of course I am. I do have 2 more of those baskets, but then I would have to, I don't know. It's a whole reorganization again. It's just a never ending process with me. Never ending. So. You want to laugh. Here's my Franken mug. This is actually a mug that had the logo of where I used to work on it. And I like the mug, I really do. But I didn't have time to actually do the Coffee with Kim or be creative. I just had time to cover it. So Talking about be creative. There it is. Here, I'll write it on. Let me get one of my chalk pens. Oh, I was looking for that. Put that there. Where's the chalk writers? Here they are. All right. So I will redeem myself. Where's the mouth hole? Right here. So let's do this. Won't write. Why won't it write? Come on, write with me. Huh. I've never had it do that before. Please hold. Let me. Oh, did it dry out a little? Perhaps. Let me snip some off. Maybe the chalk dried off a little. Chalk. I talk funny. Let's try this. Ready? No? Oh, here we go. There we go. I should make this one say be resourceful. No, that's not going to stay on there. That's weird. I'm certainly not going to write the whole word creative. It just won't stay on there. I wish they had white. Well, they do, but I haven't found one that really works. White permanent markers. I haven't found one that actually works. What's this? No, that's not going to do it. But anyway, normally, for those of you that are new, my coffee mug would say be creative. But not today. I apologize, but I just didn't have time. I didn't have time to do the whole thing. So I'll do an erasable one, and I'll write be creative on it for the day. How's that sound? Here we go. Here's purple. We know that's my color. Let's try this. Here we go. There we go. Like I said, I really love the mug. I just didn't want to advertise where I worked. So, not that it was a bad place to work. It was a nice place to work. I just don't work there anymore. So, be creative. Be resourceful. Is this the side that has the writing on it? No. So there we go. I could pull that right off. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So today I'm going to finish rolling these. And then I'm going to head up. There is a thrift store about 10 minutes up the road. I'm going to go ahead and head up there and see if they have any more of those crates. It's like the metal milk crates, right? So that's what I'm going to try, is to put more of them over there. That way, if I need a certain color, I can see which wire basket it's in and grab the right one. So it's the way my brain works. I have to sort things. I also love to sort things by shape. I don't know. So how many more things do you think I can come up with from that blanket? I'm almost doing it now just to wait and see when somebody says, okay. And I know who it's going to be. Enough with that. But you know what? I paid $5 for that blanket. If I could make $20, four times what I paid for it. I do. Yay. I know math, right? So I have a couple things that I would like to ask your advice on. So I had mentioned that they hired me as the craft manager of the county fair up here. And they sent me, what they want to do is give it a whole new vamped look. They're trying to generate new interest in a dying art. Think about it. It really is. Fewer and fewer people are entering items into the fair. I'm going over here because I'm going to pull up the list of categories over here. Let's see here. Here it is. So what she did was she sent me the list of items that they normally have. And then she highlighted in yellow all of the things that had entries last year. So the first thing I did was I sent an email saying, can you send me the year before as well? And I can cross-reference, because definitely the ones that didn't have entries for 2 years in a row, I'm going to get rid of or rename or change. So here's one of my thoughts. So one of the categories is called article carved from wood. Now I was thinking article created from wood, which means you can use driftwood, you can use a tree branch. I mean, it can only be under 18 inches. But I'm thinking if the kids don't have to actually carve something out of wood, they can create something out of wood. I think, you know how like those sun catchers, that's created out of driftwood. That would count. You know what I'm saying? So if I could revamp the categories and re-explain them, and that's all good and fine, but how are we going to get the kids to realize that it's even something they could do? So when I was substitute teaching, there were some people, visitors, that came in to the classroom and talked to the kids about stuff. So I was wondering if I could talk to the elementary schools and see if I could maybe visit the art class, because I know the kids have, they call them the humanities, I think is what it's called. Anyway, they have them once a week. They have art once a week. They have music, gym class, stuff like that. So maybe I could be a visitor in the art class from the fair, show them a couple examples of what they can do to be in the fair, or maybe even convince the art teacher to make it a project. Like have one of the classes or one of the grades have all of second grade working on something made from wood, or have all of the third grade working on something made out of clay, and just have them make it part of their project. They could get a grade on it, and then they could enter it in the fair. Obviously, the fair is after school year is over, but still, they could still, I don't know. I think it would be a great idea to be able to get into the school and let the kids know that it's out there. Another idea I had is visiting senior centers. I could go in, I could talk to the seniors about, hey, you're doing this craft. I see you doing it. Here's all of the stuff. I mean, there's artwork and Lego creations, and I'm just that's not for the kids. Original works and photography and knitting and crochet. I mean, there's so many things. That ceramics. Come on. I took ceramics for years, never knew I could enter it. Never knew. So I think I have to be able to get the message out to people, because people forget. They think fair. What do you think? Food, right? Everybody does that. Oh, it's fair food. I got to go to the fair to eat. Or the kid, the rides. I got to do the rides. So those are the two main things. But all the agriculture people know, all the kids that are on farms know that you can enter your livestock. You can enter your rabbit, your chicken. They get that. But they don't also think, well, you know what? You created out of ceramics a bowl for your cat or for your chickens even. Enter it in the fair. Something like that. I'm just thinking there's ways to get the message out. And plus, I could create a video, because that's what I used to do. I could create a video, post it on Facebook on the fair's page, and on my page, and everywhere I can, to try to get the word out. Hey, did you know you could enter this in the fair? Hey, did you know? Look at what won a ribbon last year in the fair. Stuff like that. So I'm working on it. I just got the email this morning, so I'm still trying to look through here. So Animal collections, animal nature. What is this? So there's, oh, photography. Okay. I shouldn't read it upside down. I should go this way. So for the kids, okay, section 1 is 9 through 16. Section 2, is 8 and under. Okay. So there's an apron. I'm getting rid of that. What? Or maybe I'll change it to smock or some, change the name of it because kids might not call it the same thing. What is seed craft? I don't even know what that is. Are you making something? So why not say, I don't know. I could give an idea of, what is a seed craft? Well, I made birdhouses out of, the cardboard birdhouses. I covered them in bird seed. I used bird-friendly glue so that they wouldn't get sick, and I used bird seed to cover it with, all natural stuff. So there's ways to reword this to tell the kids, like clay item. I could go through these and do a video on, what does this mean? Well, here you go, fabric pillow. A lot of these kids might not even understand what this stuff is. A stamp collection, a toy. Well, be more specific. What do you mean by toy? Well, here, enter this, enter that, enter a toy that grandpa gave you. Enter your Hess truck. That's a collection, like the first, anything like that. Then we've got artwork. Nobody entered digital media last year. Well, paint, pastel, section domestic arts, paint, charcoal, other, section 9 or 10. Plus I got to realize when people, because this is actually the form of what you sign up for. A lot of people might not even understand this language. I mean, I entered in the fair last year, and a lot of this is confusing to me. I don't even know what I'm looking at, So miscellaneous, original work. But the thing is, you see, they have miscellaneous, and they have items in miscellaneous that still are in the others. I think they just need to make it a little more simplified. Yeah, they need to definitely simplify it because it's difficult. Like last year when I entered in the fair, I entered a few categories, and when I went to bring my item, they were like, no, that's not what that means. Well, who would know? I mean, I'm a pretty crafty person, but I don't know what I'm looking at. So rush weaving in a chair. What? You know what I mean? A lot of they're not going to know what that is. Still looking. Handmade wool items. All right, miscellaneous, open to all ages. Beadwork, calligraphy, candles, corn husk dolls, Easter eggs, felt crafts, flowers, any craft, polymer clay, wheat weaving. So, and then hobbies has the same. So anyway, I just wanted your thoughts on what do you think about me actually visiting the schools and trying to get the kids interested in it. So here's ours. Section 33 is Afghans. So they have broomstick lace, crochet flowers, crochet in panels, crochet panels with embroidered, crochet pattern stitch, crochet in squares, crochet striped, knitted cable, knitted in panels or squares, knitted pattern stitch, and knitted striped. Okay, so what's this one? Oh, all right. And then they have, well, but this still keeps, okay, so they're doing the same things, different sizes. So here's the same thing, but small size. So this is less than 50 to 70 inches. Um, it's exactly the same thing, only smaller. All right. I just feel, and then they have a whole section 36 is all crochet. So it's booties, centerpieces 14 or under, centerpieces 14 or over, flowered centerpieces, pineapple design flower pieces, child's poncho, doilies, fashion accessories, any article. So why have hat, poncho, this and that, and any article? Put them together, because that way it would seem like there's more people entering in there, right? That's how I'm looking at it. Again, I'm new to this end of it, but this is just, and maybe that's better. I'm looking in from somebody who'd be reading this and saying, what am I looking at? Scarf, rug, pot holders, pillowcase, pillow, mittens, an infant dress, hot plates, hat set, shoulder bag, socks, stuffed toy, um, toddler sweater, vest, and any other crocheted item. So, I don't know. Embroidery, holiday decorations. And then there's a whole thing in knitting, which is cool because the other fair that I was in does not have knitting. Um, I mean, I don't know. They do have weaving, so maybe I'll do that. Oh, that's funny. Um, yeah, so I'm looking through all of this. Quick point, latch hook. They had a all right, long stitch. This is all under. Oh, that's cross stitch. All under cross stitch. So I have my work cut out for me there, but I'm excited. I did send back an email to my boss and asked her, what are your thoughts of me reaching out to the schools and trying to get the kids on that level? Even like, what about summer camps, right? Summer camps, give them projects. I could go into the summer camps and do a class for that week. The kids could either bring their own material or, bring $5 and I would supply the materials. It's just more ways. That's a great idea. The summer camps. That's a great idea. So those are my thoughts. So there's also something else. When I was working, we had a group of people who loved to read books, and we all liked different types of books, but we all had in common that we liked different types of books. So we started a book club. I was wondering what you guys thought on having a playlist of book club. Like, we could do a book club per month. Um, I do a lot of Audible. So I would go into my Audible library and I would pull up whatever book I, am reading at the time, and we could talk about it. So hold on. Let me just give you an idea. So in my library, okay, I'm going to do finished books. So I have a lot of like the Indigo Girl, Strangers, Plain Jane, Where the Missing Go. So it's a lot of different types. 28 Summers. I try to do a lot of the bestsellers, but I try to do a lot of the ones from, upcoming as well. So just wondering, what do you guys think? Would you like to start a book club? I think it'd be awesome. Like, I'd pick a random one right here. Um, this month's book could be Dawn's Promise. Okay. You could read it You could Kindle it. You could, I mean, however you want to do it. I would do the audiobook. So what I would do is I would pull up the book and show it. Here's the book. Here's the title. Here's the author. And then I could do maybe a weekly live to talk about the book. Wouldn't that be fun? I kind of miss the book club. That's why I'm doing this. We used to meet once a quarter, which wasn't enough, but we had a lot of moving parts and a lot of people with little kids. So I'm thinking if we meet once a week, I could do a live like Wednesday afternoons and we could chat about book club. I think I'm going to do it. So I will do a whole other video introducing the book club, and we'll start with this one. It's called Dawn's Promise by A.W. Exley, read by Mary Sharon. So I'm going to start with this one. I think it'll be really fun, and it's going to give me a reason to get back into my books. And the reason I say that is because I used to be in my car all the time. So I would do a book a week. I mean, a lot, because I do the audiobooks. I used to never listen to the radio. I'd have the audiobooks on, and I would be engrossed in that. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. Hopefully you guys join me. If not, I'll just be once a week talking about books that I love. This is bothering me. Can you tell? I got to get rid of it. It's just not nice. I don't like it. So we're going to get rid of that. There it is. All gone. I'll write it prettier in a minute. So yeah, we're going to start a book club. It's just going to be its own playlist. And I think it would be awesome. I mean, it would be better if we could be on a live chat where everybody can talk and see each other, but I haven't worked that out yet. I don't know how that works. I don't think there's a way to do that on YouTube. So without doing like a Zoom or something, I wouldn't be able to do it. But I also feel that it would be really fun. Oh, this is better. There we go. Until I can make this one of my official mugs. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Let's start a book club. It's just another fun way to interact with each other, have some good socialization, and maybe learn some other books. Tell me what kind of books you read. Tell me what kind you like. I love whodunits. I love murder mysteries. I don't really like true crime. That just makes me sad. I don't want to think about other people getting hurt. You know, I don't like that. Plus, I usually end up crying on those books. Sorry, I'm washing glue off my desk. So yeah, let's do it. I'm going to start a book club. I'm going to start it today. And I'll come out with a video introducing the book club. And then next Wednesday at 2, I'm going to go live with the first book club. Wednesday, I better write that down, right? Wednesday at 2. I'm excited. I hope you guys... Oh, avalanche under my desk. Book club. Wednesdays at 2 Eastern. I think that'll be awesome. And if people can't join us live, they can always watch the replay and interact as well, right? You can comment on interact, and I get those comments. All right, go ahead, Fall. No. Go ahead. Just Fall. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get myself back into reading. I miss it. So there we go. It's official. Fortunate Minds. Fortunate Reads. Fortunate Reads? Fortunate. I'll work on that. But I will have a title for our book club. Fortunate Bookworms. Fortunate. I don't know. Anyway. All right. I got stuff I got to get doing. That was a sentence. Let me redo that. I have things I got to start working on today. So I got to get myself going. I'll let you know if I find those crates that I need for my my balls of yarn. I'll show you a picture once I sort them because you know I'm going to. And thank you so much for starting Friday with me. Yay, Friday. Remember, tomorrow morning is live. Ooh, we'll talk about the book club live tomorrow too. So please check out all my other videos. I am literally 20 subscribers away from 1,000. So please, please, please share my channel with whoever you think might enjoy it. And now maybe we'll get some book people in there. So thumbs up, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, you know, all those good things. Thank you so much for starting your day with me. And remember, always be creative. Have a great day, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning live.